Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt, and I'm doing this video today to tell you guys why you should not hide from your gang stalkers all the time, yet hidden. Okay, I'll explain in a minute, but before I get started, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. I'm not playing with them, okay? I'm not playing with them. Also, you guys, on YouTube, go to my community tab and like, share, subscribe, comment on my community post. I have pictures that I post there. I have my quotes that I am posting there, which is really pissing these idiots off because that was one of the things that they stole from me, 450 gigabytes off of my laptop, off of a laptop. I don't have it any longer. But what they didn't know, but they have been knowing, is that I have copies of everything. Okay, multiple copies. All right. And this 910, the address of where I used to live, the numerical part. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. That's confirmation. 910. You guys, I got to tell you guys this real quick. I'm going to try to tell you quick. Okay. You see where I am? Of course, you figured it's a library, all right? This is where you do not want to hide this particular floor of a library where most people do not go, okay? International, United States. We live here, those of us who do, but these are usually books that, I'm just going to say the typical person visiting the library is not looking for, okay? And that's not where you want to be. You want to be where the crowd is. And this is in any situation. If you're trying to hide your the name of your phone, your device from other people. Now, this particular library has multiple floors. So I can basically go on any floor. But this particular floor, as you can see, is like a ghost town. I saw one person besides, on the other side. So this whole floor probably, including people in the restroom, probably has about 25 people, if that, and I'm pushing it about 20, if that, and this is including staff, okay, and not even remotely close to 20. So you don't want to do this because if your hackers come up here and they're following you, if they're going to find you, okay, they've already hacked in your phone, you've got location on, you've got Bluetooth on, you've got data on, stuff that you're not even using, shitty, you do not use, okay, you've got this stuff on and they already have hacked into your phone. Well, one of the things you want to do, number one, is change the name of your device. I'm not going to go into detail telling you how to do that. Look this stuff up for your particular device. Change the name of your device. You want to change the name of your hotspot. Check this out. Even if you're not using hotspot, okay, it's turned off. Usually you can just get your finger and press the hotspot tab without turning it on. And if it comes on, it comes on, okay? But don't worry about it because you want to get in there anyway and you want to change, you want to click hide my device. I'm just telling you guys, I don't know how your phone is, what kind of phone you have. I'm just telling you things you need to look for. You need to hide your device. You need to change the password, the default password that's there. Change it to uppercase, lowercase, numbers and letters. You also need to change the name of the hotspot. And then, like I said, click hide my device and also change it to you're only wanting one device to connect to your hotspot. You have to go in there and do that. You can get up to 10 in most cases and click it to 1. There's no 0. It's a hotspot. Why would you want 0 people getting on your hotspot? That's the purpose of having it. And so you click 1 and also turn it off. Turn it back off. You also want to go in to your phone. If your phone gives the ability to have multiple users, you are the default user, the admin. You want to go in and change the admin name to Hootie Who. I don't care what you change it to. Family histories, okay? Change it to something, all right? Change that to something. And also go in. This is a trick. Go in and click guest account as if you want to create a guest account, okay? If that option is there on your phone. And I think that's one of the most stupidest ass things that these, the problems that people are going through. Let me finish my sentence. That is one of the most stupidest ass things that these freaking phone developers, they don't do this stuff in China. but they do it because it's the norm in America, and these phones are made in China. Okay, I gotta go watch my stuff. Um, and this is a request. If you have a request for items made in China, there's a specification. Okay, you specify this is what you want, and some of these things are already generic, and they just put your little label on it, and you in the masses, and there you go. So yeah, you guys, you have got to go into the phone and do this stuff because it's really stupid. All the fucking phones on the planet, why would I have a guest in my phone? I mean, come on now. It's stupid. So, but it's there. So you want to go into the guest account. You want to click like you're going to create a guest account. It's going to open up. But some phones, like one of the phones I have, this one I'm on in particular, it doesn't open up that section all the way. It says remove guest account. Now, why are you removing something that I haven't created? Whereas I had another phone that if you clicked guest account, it would open up, so it would put the admin account in the background and open up the new account, so you could do things with the new account. But if you wanted to remove the account, you had to click to remove the account. It just wasn't the first thing that pops up. So what does that tell you? That there is a guest account already in my phone in the background, which is what they're using, and I go in and I delete it. Okay, if it wasn't there, let me say that again. If it's not there, it's gonna give you the option to go in and edit this and edit that, just like your home screen. Okay. Another thing you want to go into is encryption. Go into your encryption section, and in the encryption section, you want to remove, credentials. Something about credentials. Remove. It's not going to do nothing to your phone. Okay, it's not going to do anything to your phone. You want to remove additional credentials. Just click the button and click remove. Basically, what it's doing is removing additional identities on the phone. Okay. Let's see what else you need to do. I told you to rename your phone, rename hotspot. And go into location. Some of your phones have emergency location, emergency this. Go in there and you should be able to rename it. And you may notice that it's the same name of your device. Once you change it in device name change, or once you change it there, or you change it in rename, if you do a search like rename my phone, well, you're just going to say rename and it should come up, then it's going to be the same. In other words, regardless of which one of those options you choose to change the name of your phone, it's going to be on the other one. If you call it the house that was never built, y'all, I'm so damn good. Isn't that a wonderful name for a movie? The house that was never built. Sounds kind of scary. The house that was never built. Intriguing. Mystery. I would pick it up like a house that was never built. Okay, it's a whole bunch of homes that was never built. What's what you talking about? Okay. I'm telling you guys, this stuff just pops up at the top of my head. Okay, so regardless of where you change it, it's going to be changed in the other section, is what I'm saying. Okay, it's going to be automatically changed in the other section. All right. And that's basically it, you guys. Go and get in a crowded area. Once you do this, get in a crowded area, because they don't know the new name. They don't know this and that. But I'm going to tell you something. Here is the kicker. If you have a keyboard logger on your phone, they may not be able to find you initially, but they will find you eventually, because you have not gone in and removed that app. You have not gone in, if you can't remove it, and edited the app. You have not gone in and disabled the app. You have not gone in and uninstalled the app, which would be removing it. Oh my God, look at downtown Dallas. Oh, You guys, it is hot as hell. I'm telling you, it is so freaking hot. I'm walking around. I think I'm getting a tan on the back of my legs, but you know what? My products get rid of it. I meant to show you guys, or I should have showed you guys a picture of my feet when I had some sandals on before I moved and out of my apartment. And I don't know how the hell it happened. I was walking somewhere doing something, but anyway, I got a tan from some sandals. You can see the not the build. What am I trying to say? You can see the sandal make on my feet, like a big old triangle. And my products got rid of that. And also check out the new videos of a lady that has a sunburn, and it got rid of her sunburn, or was getting rid of her sunburn. So within these cases, you guys want to go to let's see, go to my playlist on YouTube, and the playlist is called, go to one of my playlists on YouTube, and the playlist is called, let's see, testimonies. There you go. You may hear something clicking. It's in my shoestrings. It keeps popping. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you or the girl split you. Okay, what is this? Indexes to quartered coats in Harleyan. This is what I'm talking about right here. Sociology visitation series. Now see, I'm saying this, but I would be the one to pick this book up and see what the hell it's talking about, y'all. I'm just it's just me. Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. This is why it's a ghost town. Nobody reads this stuff. Okay, the criminal prisons of London. Maybe not. Okay, the first century of welfare. Now I will read this one because I'm broken in a joke right now. Okay, let's see. The first century of welfare, poverty and poor relief in Lancashire. Oh, okay, it's talking about the 1600s. I don't care. You better come up some years if you want me to read it. Okay, the place, the names of it. Yeah, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Nobody wants to. Who's who? 1928, 1929, 1932, 1935, 1940, Where's mine? Okay, where's mine? I'm not going to do the year, but where is mine? 1960 something. You don't hear me. That's my spot, though. Look at that. Another confirmation. And these are not all in order. Here's a 44. Here's a 47, 48, 49. It should be 1960 something right here, y'all. Confirmation. This is why I'm telling you guys that, you know, the things that you're going through, if you're going through gang stalking, if you're going through this and this and this and that, not just anything, I focus on gang stalking. It is because, first of all, there's witchcraft involved in it. I got a lot of stuff to post to you guys about witchcraft, a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. Also, you will find in my communities tab, in my community, I'm beginning to put posts from other videos, you know, from other people who have videos in my community. And so that you guys can see this is real, and it's not just about me, okay? But you're going through this because you're chosen. You're probably an empath, and you're a targeted individual, and you can be a combination of these things or just one. You know, a chosen targeted individual, gang stalking, and because of these things, well, in an empath, and there's supposedly 11, some people say 10 empaths. I'm a Heyoka, Heyyoka, empath. Yes, you are chosen. And please, you guys know, when we tell you we're chosen, now there's some people that are saying they're chosen and they're not. God, I want to be a preacher. I want to be a minister. Now, I know of a lady who she's getting her license to be ordained this weekend. I'm not talking about her, but in lieu of her, there are people who claim God has. No, he hasn't. You're two-faced and you're messy. Please stop, leave God alone. Because if you do that with me, first of all, I'm going to push away from you like something at the table that I don't want to eat when I was a kid. Okay. And I'm going to leave you alone. I'm just going to leave you. I'm literally going to just leave you alone eventually. And it happens really quick because You are messing with God, and I don't play with God. As a matter of fact, I was just telling someone yesterday, husband and wife who we just bumped into each other, white couple. I was telling them yesterday, you ought to hear, I tell people, you ought to hear how I talk to God. I don't talk to God like, and Lord, you know what happened to me yesterday, and because such and such and such, and my sister and my brother. No, I say, look, Lord, look. What the hell's going on? Now you know what, your daughter. I'm gonna front somebody out, right? Not that he answers, but I'm just saying. This is how I talk to God. I keep it real. I don't sit up there and make up all this. And the next thing you know, I'm cursing somebody out. No, if I want to curse while I'm talking to the Lord, I'm going to curse because he already, he knows this one. Hands are up in the air. I got one of my hands in there, y'all. He knows this one, my other hand. If he doesn't know anyone and he knows us all, I'm just being facetious. He knows me. He knows you. He knows you're going to be an idiot on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Okay, 1:03 p.m. cursing somebody out on the job and getting fired. He already knows. So stop faking the funk with him. Stop it. You wonder why your prayers are not getting answered? That's one of the reasons. Another why your prayers are not getting answered is because simply because you are doing the most. Okay, you doing the most, meaning you are. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go watch my stuff because I didn't see anything at this table. Oh, there it is. Ding. And this is the second thing you're doing.